Hi everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Nerdinets. Now, for this week, I had something very different planned, but after the fantastic innings of Glenn Maxwell, I thought it's time we talk about it. I'm pretty sure that all of you already know about this, but for those who do not, Glenn Maxwell recently slammed his first double hundred of his career off just 128 balls. His innings helped Australia beat Afghanistan and also secure a place in the semis of the ICC World Cup 2023. Also, during this match, he injured his hamstring and was unable to run between the wickets. But even that didn't stop him from securing this remarkable achievement. So, in this video today, we will decode the biomechanical mastery displayed by Glenn Maxwell during the thrilling World Cup match against Afghanistan, focusing mainly on how did he manage to score a phenomenal 201 runs before and after the hamstring injury. So, without waiting any further, let's break down the technique used by Glenn Maxwell before and after the injury. Before the injury, Maxwell's batting was a classic showcase of kinetic chain perfection. Each shot was a sequence of coordinated movements, starting from the ground up, transferring the energy from his leg through the core to his arms, and finally to the bat. Maxwell's unbelievable lower limb strength and stability allowed him to generate forceful drives. On top of that, his impeccable timing and coordination unleashed the full potential of his kinetic chain. After pulling his hamstring, Maxwell had to adapt. He started relying more on his upper body, particularly utilizing his bottom hand for power generation and the top hand for guiding the bat's orientation, allowing precise shot timing. The bottom hand became the engine propelling the bat through the ball with force, while the top hand acted as a steering wheel, aligning the bat to meet the ball with precision. Now, the second thing that happened is the shift in shot selection by Maxwell post injury. Maxwell's repertoire of shots expanded post injury. He used more of reverse sweep and switch hits, shots that did not require the batsman to move much, but still covered a vast area of the ground, making it difficult for the fielders to predict. So, the main thing to notice here is that Maxwell's selection of shot bypassed the requirement of his lower body involvement and instead capitalized on wrist agility and upper body rotation. And the third thing that was noticeable was a shortcoming of the Afghanistan bowlers. Facing a lineup of bowlers sticking to a tight line close to the stumps, Maxwell found himself in a biomechanical sweet spot. The Afghanistan bowlers also failed to vary their deliveries, rarely sending down short pitched balls or full length deliveries that would compel Maxwell to move forward or dance down the track. This consistent line of balls allowed Maxwell to play from his crease without the need for significant lateral or forward movement. His tall stature and long arms, which is a biomechanical advantage that Maxwell has, enabled him to cover the line of balls more effectively. Even with minimal footwork, Maxwell could just easily extend his arms and connect with the ball, utilizing the principles of angular momentum and generating power. The physics behind this is pretty simple yet fascinating. Long levers, in comparison to short levers, can create more force at the point of impact. With a greater arm span, Maxwell also had a greater radius at which the bat could travel, increasing the velocity with which he could swing the bat. This translated into the ability to dispatch balls that went well within his reach to any part of the ground that he chose. Maxwell's clear understanding of these biomechanical principles, combined with his cricketing intellect, meant he could stand his ground and exploit the unpredictable bowling. He was able to pre-mediate his shots, and with the bowlers not really testing him with variable lengths, he turned around their strategy. Maxwell's innings against Afghanistan is a classic showcase of how technical prowess and strategic planning came together on the cricket field. It's a demonstration of how a player can use his biomechanical strengths, in this case, his arm length and the power of levers, to counteract opposition tactics and maintain high performance even when physical limitation came into the play. Also, the last thing that I want to add, which probably helped Maxwell to maintain his performance even after getting injured, is the fact that he is just not a cricketer. He's also a tennis player and he's been practicing golf from the past 2 years. The muscle memory from these sports has been a boon for Maxwell. The rotational movement in golf swing and the forehand swings of tennis reinforced his ability to generate more power in his cricketing shots. So basically, before the injury, it was about the flow of energy from his feet to his fingertips. It was about the utilization of his kinetic chain with the utmost perfection. Whereas after the injury, it was his cunning utilization of his upper body, his hands, his longer arm reach, along with his sports horn instincts that kept the scoreboard ticking. Maxwell's inning is a brilliant narrative of his biomechanical uniqueness and adaptability. And for athletes out there, this is a great lesson in utilizing or leveraging your entire sporting arsenal in overcoming your physical limitation. So that's it for this video. I hope you found this interesting and insightful. And if you did, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, keep moving, keep learning, and keep exploring. See you soon.